What if I told you fear, not your job, not your skills, not the economy, is what's really holding you back from really becoming wealthy? You see, wealthy people have this number one trait that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, and that is the reason why they are extremely wealthy and successful in life. That trait is they are extremely fearless. And the key points I'm going to discuss in this video is the fear of being judged. So many people have so much fear of being judged. The fear of taking risk, and the fear of failure. Now, the first thing I want to discuss is fear. We all are fearful of something. That's natural. That's a natural instinct that we have. We see fear, we run away because we know there's danger looming. Unfortunately, what happens is when you're trying to build wealth and you're trying to make these decisions, you get so fearful that you're going to lose it all. Or you get so fearful that you're going to fail or you're going to be judged. And that is where it's a big problem with you trying to be wealthy. You see, that leads to people just doing something which is not investing at all. Now, a lot of people like to play it safe when it comes to that. What they do is they just maintain a 9-to-5, they play it safe and take no risk because they have fear by leaving their job, going to another job, or they have fear of starting a business is going to fail and now they're going to be left with nothing. Now, the common fears that are blocking people from being financially successful is the fear of failure. Time and time again, people fear failure. Why? Because it's embarrassing. Let's be quite honest. When you fail in something, people are looking at you and they're asking, why did you fail? And you feel like they're going to be judging you. But who cares? You see, fearless people do not care at all about being judged. Why? Because everyone understands that is part of the learning process. You are not going to be able to learn anything on the first time. It's going to take a lot of failure, but throughout that failure is where you're going to learn and you're going to build and you're going to become resilient. And that is really critical if you want to build wealth or if you want to pay off debt, financially free, anything in your financial world that you need to accomplish. You need to understand that the fear of failure will have to be something that needs to get reduced or eliminated completely. And let me be honest with you guys. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, a whole bunch of CEOs, they failed before, but they never, ever gave up. And the next common fear is risk. So many people are afraid to just risk it all to go for what they're going for. A lot of times, they're not even risking much. Some people just think they're risking their reputation and their image. But who cares? Who matters? If you're on to bigger and better things, then guess what? The people you're so fearful of that's going to just judge you, they're just going to go away. They're not going to be around because you're going to be on to bigger and better things and more positive people in your life. So the risk aspect has to come along with anything you do in life that's worthwhile having. You notice the easiest things in life are not worth having because there's no risk. Anyone can accomplish it. But if you're trying to achieve something that's bigger beyond your imagination, then you have to eliminate the fear of risk. Now, when I say eliminate risk, I don't mean you walk around being the most riskiest person in the world. You have to make calculated risk, okay? If you know something is just a little too risky for you, don't do it. Or you can try to learn more information about it before you dive in. But a lot of times, this is the number one thing you need to keep in mind. If something seems too good to be true, then most likely it's not. The next common fear is the fear of being judged. Everyone has this fear of being judged. And it's okay. It makes sense. People don't like being outside of the herd. People like being the same as everyone else because if you are in one group, one herd, then guess what? When something goes wrong, you all get the blame. But it's a little different when you're on your own. It's a little different when you do a YouTube channel, you're telling people, hey, I do a YouTube channel, and they're going to be looking at you and judging you and saying, hey, in your video, you said this, you said that. All type of judgment comes. Because when you're on to bigger and better things and you're on to great things in your life, people are going to judge and people are going to hate. The better you are at whatever it is you're doing, and when you're actually doing something different and you're being brave and doing something that no one else could do, you're gonna get judged. The haters are going to come. And in my opinion, whenever someone is hating on you, that means they're doing a good thing. Reason being is because it means you are a threat to them. You are doing something that they're not able to do. You put in the mirror in front of their face and saying, look, I'm brave enough and I don't really give a damn what you say. I'm gonna do what I want and you can stay in your little mediocre life and enjoy the life that you have, but I'm on to bigger and better things. The next fear I want to discuss, which is not common, but hey, it's really true. People fear success. You see, a lot of people like to live a safe life. Nice, simple life. And they rather keep it that way. And they know if they do anything that involves social media or anything that's to bring them attention, they fear that attention. They fear that success. They fear that a lot of people in their family, their friends, are going to start asking for money. They're not sure what they're going to do. And they fear of losing it all. So that is actually a thing. People do fear success. And with that being said, they would choose not to do anything at all. Let's be quite honest. There's a lot of people right now that have a job, that have the opportunity to become a manager. But they know, and being a manager, you're going to have to speak a lot in board meetings. You're going to have one-on-one conversations. And the biggest fear people have is what? Public speaking. So they would just avoid it. They will avoid the success in their career due to the fact that they have fear of public speaking. They rather just stay in the position that they're in. But if you want success, guys, you got to eliminate the fear of success. If you're great, don't hold yourself back. You see, because it makes no sense for you to be extremely great in something, but you are afraid of success. Appreciate it. Embrace it. You earned it and you deserve it. Now, here's a few things you could do to overcome fear. Number one, you need to have a mindset shift. Okay, you really need to shift your mindset and understanding that failure is part of the process and it is okay. Being judged is okay. Being embarrassed is okay. Putting yourself in weird positions where you feel like people are going to say a whole bunch of hater stuff towards you, it's okay. You need to understand. You just need to be resilient, and that mind shift will need to come along if you want to be rich. Also, if you struggle with financial fear, then really what you could do is just take small calculated risks. If you right now, you have a job, okay, and your job offers a 401k, start putting money into your 401k account. You really don't have a major risk with that. Why? Because the company is giving you a match. So instantly you're getting 100% return if they're matching dollar for dollar. If they're not matching dollar for dollar, you're getting a 50% return. That is awesome. Accept it, embrace it, and there is no risk involved with that. You see, once you start doing that, then little by little, you start building your portfolio. Now, of course, I know there's some type of risk when it comes with investing. That's why I highly recommend you just invest into like a simple index fund that follows S&P 500. If that goes bad, if that really goes really, really bad, the whole economy overall will be doing bad. So you're not taking a huge risk if you invest in the S&P 500. But you see, things like that will make you feel comfortable. You're tipping your toe in the water and recognizing investing is not that bad. It is not that bad, and that's something you can do and you can accomplish in your life. Because listen, you're not going to be able to build wealth with just working a 9 to 5. That's going to be extremely difficult. The way you're going to build wealth is by investing, putting money into your retirement account, putting money into your Roth IRA, opening up your own brokerage account. Your money is going to work harder than you. And the only way you're going to build all that wealth is from the growth of the money you put in, not about the times that you clock into work in your 9 to 5 and just work all the way through your career, expecting that by the time you hit 65, and miraculously, everything's gonna work out. It doesn't work that way. You definitely need to invest. And also to overcome fear, listen, you just need to eliminate a lot of these haters in your life and put some positivity around your life. Some people who are trying to achieve the same goal that you do. A lot of times people's main goal, and it's a great goal to have, is to be debt-free. And what they do is they go to YouTube, they go to Facebook, they join some community groups, they find themselves around a community of people, like-minded people who are trying to achieve the same goal. Do that because you need to hear some positivity. You need to hear people's success story for you to recognize, well, it's not that risky then. Me paying off my debt or me starting this business is not that risky. Someone did it. They're giving me the wisdom and the courage in order for me to go out and do it. So you need to be around people like that to bring some positivity. Because as I said, fear is a natural thing. You're going to fear of doing something wrong and getting embarrassed, losing all your money. But if you put yourself around some positive people and you see they're doing it and it works. Now, true people, okay? Not people you're seeing on YouTube that you have no idea who they are, but someone who has a good track record, I would highly recommend you follow them. And listen, read books, read autobiographies. It has exact stories about people and is documented everywhere about how they became successful and all their failures. Listen, guys, you might not know who Elon Musk is. Not at all. You might not be able to have a conversation with him. But if you read his autobiography, you can learn so much about him and it could feel like that's your friend. So I really hope all that information really helped you out because the fear of you being great is holding you back and you cannot allow that to happen. You got to get rid of the fear of risk and the fear of being judged. You're going to have failures. Who cares? Deal with it. The faster you deal with it, the quicker you can move on and you can build wealth. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Hit the like and subscribe. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.